The Calgary Police Service Sex Crimes Unit has charged 3 men in relation to a sexual assault that took place in September. In the early morning hours of September 27, 2015, a woman in her 40s was leaving a bar in the 1800 block of 35th Street Southeast. She was approached by a man who, against her will, pulled her into a white SUV that was parked outside the bar. The woman was taken to a residence where she was sexually assaulted by 3 men. She was unable to leave the location until the next morning and contacted police once she was safe. Following a very lengthy investigation, 3 men have been charged. 1 was taken into custody, while 2 remain outstanding on warrants that have been issued for their arrest. Jose Alfredo Aguilar CRUZ, also known as Alfredo CRUZ, 38, has been charged with sexual assault. He will appear in court on Monday, May 30th, 2016. Edvin Rolando CRUZ CERRATO has also known as Rolando CRUZ, 45, is wanted on Canada-wide warrants for sexual assault and kidnapping. He is described as a Hispanic male, approximately 160 pounds, 5'5" tall, with brown eyes and gray-black hair. The third individual, Berlin Noel Valle Benegas, also known as Noel Valle, 25, is wanted on Canada-wide warrants for sexual assault and kidnapping. He is described as a Hispanic male, approximately 170 pounds, 5'7" tall, with brown eyes and black hair. It is believed the men have been living in Calgary but have ties to other parts of Canada and Honduras. Anyone with information as to the whereabouts of CRUZ, CERRATO, or Valle Benegas is asked to call 403-266-1234 or Crime Stoppers anonymously.
Do you believe they're still in the Calgary area?
We actually have no information at this time as to their whereabouts, and that's why we're coming forward now that we've completed the investigation and been granted the warrants for the third individual, and we're seeking the help from the public or any witnesses about any information they have about these two's whereabouts. They can call Crime Stoppers, as I mentioned, or call the Calgary Police.
When was the one fellow arrested?
He was arrested back at the end of October.
How helpful has he been with your investigation, or at all?
The first individual, Mr. Aguilar CRUZ, when he was arrested, he was interviewed and charged, and he's remained in custody since then. He hasn't since been re-interviewed.
Could it be that these people have left the country?
That is a possibility, and we will be reaching out and speaking with other agencies and other jurisdictions to try to get some tips or any information about where they could be located at this time.
Do they have ties to other countries?
Yes, they do.
Can you say what country?
Honduras.
Honduras? And is there a relation between the two cruises?
That is unknown to us. It's never been verified. Right now, we do know that the 3 of them were associates. They were friends.
Are they all Canadian citizens, or are they on work permits?
I can't, at this time, any questions regarding their immigration status, I can't comment on.
That bar, there's only really one in that vicinity of
Yes.
town. Has that been a problem? I mean, I live in the area and I've seen you guys there before. I mean, has that been a constant problem for you guys?
You know, in relation to this particular investigation, the Tropicana Bar has been nothing but cooperative with us in assisting us with the investigation and providing us with the evidence that we needed. In regards to any other responses, I can't comment on that, but I can tell you that they've been very helpful with our investigation.
And just to be clear, she was a patron that night?
Yes, she was in the bar.
Do these men have any history of, any other kind of similar acts of violence?
No, not to our knowledge. We have no information that they've been charged with any other similar offenses similar to this or offenses against persons. I can tell you that the third individual, Mr. Valle Benegas, he is known to the Calgary Police, and that information is available through court.